Hello everyone, this is Rachel live from 𝐊𝐚𝐥𝐤𝐧𝐞 Studios and you're watching the IPO Corner Show, a show that's dedicated to the IPO market performance and brings you hot public offerings and all important information about the listing companies under the spotlight. In today's show, we're going to be discussing newly launched IPOs and how to invest in these stocks. We'll look at some IPOs lined up to make their debut on the ASX this month, followed by the performance of the newly listed IPOs. Given that initial public offerings are doing pretty well these days, they're catching a lot of attention from investors. Companies are racing to go public like never before, cashing in on bullish sentiment and record high stock prices. So on this note, let's talk about IPOs which are open for subscription. First on the list is homegrown mining exploration company Iris Metals. The goldfields-focused explorer is the latest mining exploration company that's launched its IPO to give investors exposure to its Kookynie and Leonora projects located in Western Australia. The company filed a document with the Australian Securities and Investments Commission in July 2021 to launch an IPO. The offer opened for retail subscription on the 2nd of August and is expected to close on August the 23rd. The gold miner has proposed a $6 to $7 million raise by issuing 30 to 35 million shares at an offer price of 20 cents apiece. It's appointed the Taurus Capital Group as the lead manager to the IPO. The gold stock is expected to make its debut on the ASX on the 10th of September under the ticker code IR1. However, the listing date and price may change. Formed back on the 23rd of December 2020, Iris Metals was established for the purpose of applying for and acquiring interests in minerals and exploration tenements, as well as tenement export applications in Western Australia. The Kookynie Gold Project is located around 60 kilometres southeast of Leonora and approximately 180 kilometres north of Kalgoorlie, just outside the township of Kookynie, while the Leonora project is located approximately 60 k's northeast of the town of Leonora. So second on the list is Heavy Minerals. They launched their IPO to tap the Australian capital market with its $5.5 million offer. The offer opened on the 4th of August and the last date to subscribe for the shares is the 18th of August. The shares will be issued to applicants on the 2nd of September, while it will start trading on the ASX on the 14th of September. The mining company holds a 70% stake in the Inhambane mineral sands project in Mozambique, which is operated by world-leading miner Rio Tinto and Savannah Resources. The company also owns a 100% stake in the Port Gregory Garnet project in Western Australia. The sand there has a significant localised enrichment of heavy minerals, notably garnet and to a lesser extent ilmenite. Under the IPO, the company is issuing a minimum of 27.5 million ordinary shares at the offer price of 20 cents per share to raise a minimum of $5.5 million. So apart from the $5.5 million that is to be raised, the company also has a cash reserve of $132,144. They'll channel funds towards mining and exploration activities in the Port Gregory project. Another IPO that's joining the bandwagon of new listings is the technology company X2M Connect. The company lodged its IPO prospectus with ASIC on the 26th of July, with the last date for subscription being the 23rd of August. The company is issuing a minimum of 24 million shares at an offer price of 25 cents per share to raise $6 million and a maximum of 32 million shares to raise $8 million. X2M is primarily focused on the online space to digitalize the utility sector in the Asia-Pacific region. The company is initially targeting electricity, gas, water and other utilities in the APAC region. It's also secured supply contracts with clients across Taiwan, Australia, China and others. X2M's proprietary technology will allow utility providers to get access to extensive live data across their network. And now it's time for a very short break, but stay tuned for more news on IPOs.
Property by 𝐊𝐚𝐥. Looking for a dream home? Well, that may sound easy, but it isn't. And from looking for a property that is the right fit for you in terms of cost and other factors, to zeroing down on the right mortgage plan, there are various aspects to consider. And for the latest slowdown in the property market, tune in on 𝐊𝐴𝐼𝐺 TV with me, Sage. I will give the latest updates on the property market as well as real estate stocks to help you make the right decision. Keep watching Property with 𝐊𝐴𝐼𝐺.
Hello and welcome back. This is Rachel live from 𝐊𝐼𝐺 Studios and you're watching the IPO Corner Show. Let us now focus on IPOs which are queued up to make their debut on the ASX this month. Radiopharmaceutical company Clarity Pharmaceuticals expected to start trading on the domestic exchange on the 25th of August. It's looking to raise $92 million at an offer price of $1.40 a share in its initial public offering. The pharma company is focused on the treatment of serious diseases in adults and children. Next, gold explorer Koonenberry Gold is also lined up to list on the ASX on the 30th of August. The Australian Mineral and Exploration Development Company will be listed with the ticker name KNB. It's looking to raise $10 million through its IPO, which opened for subscription on the 12th of July for retail investors. It's engaged in a gold exploration and development project in New South Wales. Moving on, Cunico is a wholly owned subsidiary of European lithium miner Vulcan Energy. They'll start trading on the ASX on the 23rd of August. The company was formed back in 2017. That was after Vulcan demerged its non-core Norwegian battery metals assets into a dedicated vehicle. It has successfully raised almost $8 billion at 20 cents a piece in its IPO. The company will use the IPO funds to take on exploration program at the projects that aim to uncover economic mineral deposits. Next, gold and copper explorer Legacy Minerals will start trading on the ASX on the 26th of August. The company has appointed CLSA Australia and San Gabriel as joint lead managers for its IPO. It intends to raise a maximum of $7 million by issuing 35 million shares at an offer price of 20 cents apiece. The company's been active in purchasing and exploring gold and copper assets in the Lachlan Fold Belt, a premier exploration and mining district in New South Wales. Next up, Li-S Energy is engaged in manufacturing lithium-sulfur batteries. They're expected to start trading on the ASX on the 30th of August. The company is looking to raise $34 million via IPO at an issue price of 85 cents per share. They're focused on the nanotechnology sector, and the company plans to create the next generation of batteries, taking advantage of the lithium-sulfur battery technology and harnessing the power of lithium ion. So last but not least is Tambura Metals. They'll begin trading publicly on the ASX on the 20th of August. The mining and exploration companies propose to raise $5 million at an offer price of 20 cents per share. The primary purpose of the offer is to provide the company with additional funding for the proposed exploration programs at the Tambura and Chile gold projects. It also plans to repay the working capital loan provided by Barricus. Let us now shift our focus onto the performance of the newly listed IPOs. Pantera Minerals is a Western Australian focused mining explorer. They made a bumper debut on the Australian Securities Exchange back on the 5th of August after receiving an overwhelming response for its $7 million IPO. Their shares surged 102.5% to 40.5 cents on the first day of trading against its issue price of 20 cents. The stock is currently trading 87% higher against its offer price. Meanwhile, precious metals company Gold 50 made a muted debut on the domestic bourses on the 6th of August. The stock has delivered a subdued return of just 8% over the last 8 sessions. The gold miner had raised $10 million via IPO by issuing 40 million shares at an offer price of 25 cents per share. Cannon Resources, a wholly owned subsidiary of Australia's gold and nickel company Rox Resources, delivered a decent return of 30% since its listing on August the 12th. The mineral exploration company had raised $6 million at an offer price of 20 cents per share. 20 cents per share seems very popular at this time. Well, that's all from me for now. Keep watching Kalkine TV as we bring you the latest news and trending market updates live from Sydney.